What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? My name is Tastic with another video. This time is going to be the 5 things I do not want in Tropico 6. That's right, these are 5 things I don't want to see in Tropico 6. I've made 2 videos, one here and one here, talking about the things that I do want in Tropico 6. So today I said let's switch it up and talk about the things that I don't want. The reason why I'm making this video is because there are some things, some rumors, and some things we got out from the trailer that might make somebody like me scared, and some things that Calypso themselves released talking about the traffic and all this stuff that makes somebody like me scared, because Tropico, after all, is a political business strategy game. Make no mistake about it. It's not a city builder. You build a city, you build an island, you build whatever you'd like in it. That is correct. But at the end of the day, the core of Tropico is not to be a city builder. It doesn't focus on these things. So these are the 5 things I do not want in Tropico 6. The number one thing I don't want to focus on Tropico 6, the number one thing I hope they really don't make it, because it can either break or make the game, is infrastructure. I don't want the game to focus heavily on infrastructure, meaning I don't want them to focus on traffic. You have to solve the traffic in this road. I don't want them to focus on the whole water usage, that some people here don't get water and connect water lines. I don't want to focus on plumbing. All of these things. I don't mind them focusing on transportation, because they said they're going to add more than just one various source of transportation for your island. I don't mind that, but I don't want to have to deal with infrastructure. If I wanted to deal with that, I'll go play SimCity or play City Skylines, and I feel like it'd be just too much added with the whole strategy and political game. So I hope I don't see, and I don't want Tropical game that's heavily focusing on infrastructure. Number 2 thing I don't want them to lose in Tropico 6 is the whole politics and faction. That's what makes a game so fun, so very hard to balance. You got factions that you have to deal with, whether it's the militarist, religious, communist, capitalist, and of course nationalist, globalist, the whole 9 yards. These are all factions that you have to somewhat make you like you if you want to win an election. That's one thing I don't want them to lose. I don't want them to take away from it. Same as the international relations as well. The reason you see this in this game is because I've been playing on this map for a while. But if you check out my daily or weekly uploaded Tropico 5 series that I'm currently doing, it's not as pretty as this because I'm just starting out. But that's the whole pretty thing about Tropico, is that you have so many things you have to balance and make sure people like you. So I hope, and I really don't want them to lose the focus on factions and politics in Tropico 6. Number 3 thing is, you might not sound like a big deal to some of you get me, some of you won't, is pre-picked Dynasty member names. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Why can't I pick the name of my El Presidente? I can only pick the last name, like Drina, Perla, Fortunato, and Mario. Are you kidding me? Why can't I just pick my own names? I don't want them to have this. I don't want to see that in Tropico 6. If the people from Calypso are watching, please, how much work does it actually take to put the name of some of your own Dynasty member? I don't even get what was the point of this in Tropico 5. Why can't I name my own Dynasty member? Why does it have to be pre-picked? So that's one thing, or number 3 thing I don't want to see in Tropico 6 is pre-picked Dynasty member names. The number 4 thing, which is I feel like is the most important, is the constant housing quality disparity. And what I mean by that, again, I'm showing you a map that I've been playing on for a while. But what I do mean by that is, if in the long term, when you're building houses, at least in Tropico 5, you got these options right here. You got the country house, mansion, tenement, apartments, and modern apartment. Apartments are like well-off people. Modern apartments are more like rich people. Tenements are low-class people. But in this map and other map I'm playing, people would rather be homeless after a while, even though they have a job, than live in like a tenement. which makes no sense because in real life, if people had a choice between living on the pavement of the street or living in a not so good apartment or a country house, which one do you think they'll take if they had no money? Of course they'll take the tenement. That makes no sense, and this is something that constantly keeps going, constantly affects your approval rating in Tropico 6, and I really hope they fix that. As you can see here, this one, this one, this one. I mean, it's just like unbelievable. It's unbelievable how the housing disparity just goes over time. As soon as you hit the Cold War era and modern times, you can kiss that goodbye because people are not even gonna barely live in this. I understand the beautification part and all of that stuff has to do with it, but that's not my issue. So that's one thing I hope, and one thing I do not want to see in Tropico 6 is the same housing quality system that is in Tropico 5. The fifth thing, and one of the most important things for me in the things that I don't want to see them lose or do in Tropico 6, in this case I don't want to see them lose it, is this thing right here, which is called the Almanac. If you have been watching my Tropico 5 gameplay series that I've been doing and uploading regularly, then you know I look at the almanacs religiously, because if you want to make your people happy, you want to make money, you need to know where the money's going, money's coming, who's hating you, who's not hating you, etc., so on and so forth. The Almanac is something that makes Tropico the game that it is. It is so detailed that you got to love it. You have everything from the balance to see what is giving you the most money to what is making you lose the most money. But another part in the Almanac I'd consider is even clicking in any citizen, young, old, and just seeing their thoughts, just seeing their approval of you, what they like, what they don't like, what's the crime safety like, what's the religion needs like, all of these things. These are all things that make Tropico so special, and I hope, as well as I don't want to see them lose this in Tropico 6, please keep the detailed Almanac, please keep it going. And with that being said, these are the 5 things that I don't want to see lost or don't want to see happening in Tropico 6. I'll be making more parts on this, but these are my ideas. What are your ideas? What don't you want to see in Tropico 6, or what do you hope they don't lose in Tropico 6? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, my name is Tastic. I upload regularly. I play Tropico 5, LSPDFR, GT games, soon enough FIFA games, and Call of Duty games. There'll be a whole bunch of stuff coming out in this channel, so please do hit the like button and help me reach 5,000 subscribers before Tropico 6 comes out. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one.